We should really do top 5 content. That's really popular, right? Like top 5 things to hate about EA, or like
5, you said? I think I can narrow it down
we're
to
gonna have
5.
to cut that down a little bit, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to Game Gorgon. My name's Indigo.
I'm Krug.
And today we're going to be giving you the top 5 reasons why EA sucks.
Number 5.
4/5 of EA's non-sports focused studios are working on some kind of Star Wars game right now.
BioWare is working on Old Republic, DICE is working on the Battlefront series, and then EA Vancouver and Respawn are both working on untitled projects as of right now.
Original.
I guess number 4.
They have messed up the entire Mass Effect franchise.
Yeah, I mean, putting aside Mass Effect 3, look at Andromeda and just the huge glitchiness problems with cutscenes and with facial animations throughout the entire game for a game that is literally based in the story and is supposed to be something that like is compelling you. It takes you out of it completely and just destroys the experience.
Not to mention that they've just decided to completely stop the Mass Effect franchise indefinitely.
Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. So just do it!
Yep, they're waiting for someone to offer them $1 billion for it or something because God knows they can't do any justice to it.
Number 3.
In 2012 and 2013, they won Worst Company in America.
That's beating out companies like Bank of America.
AT&T.
Oh God, AT&T's the worst.
Verizon was also on that list.
Microsoft, Apple.
Oh god, there's worse.
Screwing up all of the microtransactions in Battlefront 2.
In an effort to make all the players feel accomplished, EA put a paywall in front of every piece of non-cosmetic equipment. And then when everybody complained, EA said, no, you should be feeling accomplished. Which, as everybody knows, was the most downvoted comment on Reddit for a hot minute there.
Number 1.
They released DLC for a game.
They released Dogs and Cats for a whopping $39.99 by itself, and then releasing a stuff pack onto the expansion called My First Pet, which that cost $9.99 as well. So you're looking at $50
for animals that like should have just been in the game, and fine if they're not in the game, make an expansion, but just give me all the animal stuff. Why not just give me all the animal stuff? Having DLC as prerequisite for DLC is insane.
Well, and the issue is that the stuff pack that had all of the additional animals, like the first one literally was just dogs and cats. You got dogs and cats, and then the next the stuff pack gave you costumes for your dogs and cats, and then gave you stuff like hamsters or other small rodent-like creatures that allowed them to like be 3 pixels on your screen. I just didn't like. Why would you? Why are you draining people? I guess the people that play Sims, it's a market that they just suck the life out of.
I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand how people are okay with it. Like, I'm okay with paying, money for games and maybe money for DLC, but like, just go to the Sims like website and look at all their DLC. They have like 3 or 4 different categories of DLC, from like expansion to stuff pack, and like their various like magnitudes of update where you can pay like a little bit to get a bit of content or a lot to get a lot of content, and there's just a bunch of them. And people
it's egregious.
I don't understand.
Well, and the reason we put that as our number 1 is because no one's being outraged by that. Like, they put all of the microtransactions and then got rid of them and tried to fix them as much as they could for Battlefront 2. And everyone's paying attention to Battlefront 2, but they're not seeing the fact that they're doing DLC to DLC for a game that should have had a lot of the content.
And it's not like, this isn't new, right? This
No.
isn't like breaking. But the fact is that this is their MO, and they're gonna keep doing it. And despite the fact that recently they came out and said that they're gonna be switching people around, which they've done, I don't think that it's going to make a difference. I think it's a publicity stunt more than anything, and that they're going to continue being assholes, and that we should treat them as such until they prove that they're not.
Well,
gonna
and
be
they've
assholes.
already they came out and made a statement saying that, you know, what happened with Battlefront 2 has really affected everyone here,
It probably
and we're
hasn't.
going to make changes. But the thing is that while it temporarily hurt their stocks, they're still at an all-time high after all of that.
Yep.
So really, it's not going to teach them anything, because at the end of the day, their wallet is getting fatter. So
What he said. What do you guys think about the top 5s that we're trying out? Let us know if you like them. Let us know if you don't like them, and why, so that we can work on them, make them better for you. We had fun making it, so if you
Yeah.
guys want to see more of it, we'll gladly do it. While you're doing that,
one more caveat to that. If you did like it, I want to know what you want to see our top 5s for.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, top 5 ideas we'll take in a heartbeat. While you're typing all that stuff out, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell icon that is spawned by the subscribe icon so that you can actually get notifications instead of just being subscribed, which means nothing. And hit the like button on the video, because that makes us feel good and helps us with YouTube's dumb algorithm that we have to cater to. My name's Krug. You can get me at KrugQT on Twitter.
My name's Indigo, and you can get me on Twitter at IndigoQT. You can get a hold of both of us at _QTimes. We've been Gabe Gorgon. See you guys tomorrow.